Hi, my name is Don Hawthorne, and I'm a go-to-market consultant, and I operate through my company, GTM Hawthorne. So the conventional answer to what a market research consultant provides would be to say, look, it's a fresh set of eyes. It's an outsider's perspective, and that's true. Here's the really interesting point that was highlighted last November when I led a webinar. I did a poll question, and it turned out that 38%, only 38% of the respondents said that their companies asked the hard questions. And only 46% of the respondents said that they gathered evidence testing their customer value propositions and their business model propositions. And only 46% actually truly understood their customer needs. That's a problem. That's how you end up having examples of underperforming and failing products. And that's exactly where a market research consultant can make a big difference. Here's how I think about the current market for market research consultants. I think broadly speaking, it's vibrant. First of all, when you look at the marketplace and you look at statistics on product performance in the market, some 30 and 40% of all products and services fail, and so over 70% of them underperform versus expectations. So there's a systemic challenge that market research can help address, which is how do you avoid being a statistic like that? So the key skills for successful go-to-market projects really require going up to a higher level and thinking about how you define success. So if you think about what a great company does, they deliver dominant valuations and dominant operating performance. And then the really interesting question is, if you think about go-to-market as a series of waves, as a set of activities that begin early on when you've got a early stage technology that's unproven and a hypothesis about an unmet market need, and it never ends until you either kill the project or retire the product. Here's where it becomes interesting, and I haven't heard people frequently say it this way. The way you realize dominant valuations and operating performance is through customers, investors, and corporate partners, their interactions. And what those three groups of people are doing is they are constantly evaluating the effectiveness of your go-to-market strategies and performance. And the striking thing is, you don't have any direct control as a company over any of those three entities. So when you think about go-to-market in the right way, I believe you think about it in the context of you, the company, have to develop products and services that you take to market that persuade those three groups that they should care enough to act by investing, partnering with you, or buying your product or service. The common use cases for go-to-market really are a series of things that are both strategic transaction related as well as operating product and service related. So in the strategic transactions, it will be, are you planning to raise money in the next 12 to 18 months? Or do a corporate partnering deal in the next 12 or 18 months? Or an M&A transaction? And are you ready for the diligent scrutiny that goes with any of those? On the product dimension, what we have today is a world of transient advantages, and they have the following characteristics. You innovate to a competitive advantage. However, it's not going to last as long. Therefore, the scale up of that advantage in the marketplace to capture value becomes very important, that it be done well and rapidly. And then finally, as it begins to dissipate, as the advantage begins to dissipate, you need to then look at how do you transform out of that competitive advantage position and move on to the next wave. And you just need one wave after another, and that's how you win in the marketplace. And that's where market research consultants can really help you think those things through.